entering life with your fullness, with your wholeness, must begin with your own recognition. It must happen already inside your heart. In the same way that 2,500 years ago, it happened in the heart of the Buddha. He realized himself, one man. And the effect of this realization, we have not forgotten this 2,500 years later. Even now, there are people becoming Buddhists now, even. Or with Christ 2,000 years ago, there are people who are fresh Christians now, even. The impact of that awakening was so astonishing that it continues to influence our human thinking and the way in which we come to know our deeper self, you see. So it begins singularly. It must start with you. And it may seem selfish because sometimes the people say, but we have a whole world to fix, you know. I mean, what is the point of little me? Well, there are 6 billion little me's that make up the world. And each one, the impact of the awakening that takes place within one being does, in fact, influence, bless, affect your environment in a deep way, not just in a superficial way, in a deep way, because people here now, they really need inspiration, love, real understanding, not just superficial sort of play of spirituality. You need to see the living embodiment that occurs when one has really drowned themselves into the truth. I'm not talking now about necessarily an evangelical wave movement, but it's important that even one human being who breaks through the net of ignorance will bring that refreshing reminder, the opportunity that we can all be free, you see.
And it's not so much about our actions, right? It's about from this space, actually, who we are is having an impact. Just being there in our own presence makes a difference.
This is very true, what you've said. It is not just about the actions. We somehow elevate somehow actions to the position of a kind of virtue, like everything must be about an action. And actions in themselves, activity is not in contradiction with truth, but it must really be steered from a deeper place of awareness within ourselves. It has to move from wisdom. We cannot just be acting out of excitement or political correctness or all of these things. It has got to be informed from a deeper place of awareness within ourselves. So you are right in saying that it has to happen first inside the heart of a human being, and the impact of that awakening, of that recognition, the ripples of that will reach far in its effect, I feel. This, I feel, is really an opportunity that often we miss. We have forgotten what real power is. Not the power to dominate, but to awaken and to the power of silence and stillness. Not that we are touching others deliberately, just by the very act of your own recognition. And that itself is influencing your environment. You may not be aware of that consciously. You may not be doing anything deliberately, but nevertheless, your awakening, your insight is affecting your environment around you.